Cam Little hit on 20 of 24 kicks last year. Reid Bauer, 58 punts, 43-yard average. As you look at the special teams, what stays the same? What's different? What's up in the air?
Punt return is going to be fascinating. Cam Little might be an All-American, and he might be one of the best kickers they've had in a long time. I'm glad I was wrong about Scott Fountain. I'm glad, the special teams coach, because I'm going to be honest with you, Mark, his first 15 games, they were terrible. Special teams was awful. I mean, penalties on fourth down, guys not coming out onto the field to take part in special teams and take part in punt team. And it happened every week. On top of his first year, they were missing field goals. That's not his fault. The kicker they had at the time just really struggled. But punt coverage has always been pretty solid. Kick coverage, everyone's solid these days because no one really returns kicks. But there were so many issues on special teams. And then this year, it took them a few games, and they're still getting penalties on fourth down. But he did a great job turning it around. And I'll admit, they did a good job there. And punt return actually became somewhat of a threat. Punt return to me is going to be the most fascinating part of special teams because you've got Bryce Stevens, 6 foot, 180, I think 185. He'll be I think technically he'll be a redshirt freshman because he didn't burn his red shirt last year. Really quick. I'd heard he was fast, but he has it all. He has the juke ability, and he's got pretty good burst once he has the ball in his hands. Pretty interested in him, and not only him, but then you're going to have a track star, another Fayetteville alum kid, Isaiah Centenia, and you and I have talked about him. 4-star wide receiver, number 1 player in the state of Arkansas. He might. There's been some chatter that he could be a punt return guy. As someone who's definitely capable of doing it. I really don't know if he returned punts at Fayetteville, if I'm being completely honest. I think maybe he did a little bit. I only got to see him play once. Sadly, I only got to see him in person once. I don't recall them even fielding any punts, if I'm being honest. But could be someone with some legit speed, back there. A couple freshmen going at it for punt return. But that was a position where they got better as the year went on. The first, 6-7 games, it was like, just please field the punt. Don't muff the punt. Oh, well, he got 5 yards. Look at that. And then all of a sudden we're looking and we're going, oh my God, he just returned that ball, 25, 35 yards. It got better and better. So punt return is going to be something to keep an eye on. I'm a big fan of special teams. I think you've got to nail down all facets of the game, and special teams is just as important in some cases, maybe the most important thing on the field for anyone. So, again, kickoff return. I could be Bryce Stevens, AJ Green on kick return. I don't expect that position. I don't know. I really don't know what's going to go on there. I haven't heard much, but it's going to be an evolving situation for kick return for sure. But AJ Green would probably be my guess as to who's going to return kicks. He's a speed guy too.